Got a nigga move slow. Snakes in the grass, all went and bought a mower. Never knew the scat motherfucker like I know her. Shorty, will you drop it for a nigga a little lower? Snatch box, case jack, boy, try and roll it. Bought a new hideout, now I'm even lower. Started for the floor. Niggas stacking to the sky.
Yo. What's Gucci? Sometimes in these YouTube beefs, in these YouTube streets, shit get wicked. Shit get wicked. Nah, but Star versus Tasha K. It's not really a verse. That nigga did some whole shit. Now, mind you, I never heard of Tasha K. You know what I mean? And what a lot of people don't understand is just because you... I mean, I'm sub to motherfuckers that I don't agree with them in life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they put up a fucking perception over everybody's view. It's like, if you watching this nigga, you don't like dark-skinned females. Or, you know, you hate dark-skinned females. You got a hatred for dark-skinned females. Like, shit get weird in this YouTube shit, man. I particularly never really met them. I mean, motherfuckers like what they like, but, you know, I don't get. I don't be understanding where they come up with this shit. They just say shit just to say it. I understand, you know what I mean? The female question is dark skin, so maybe she feel. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck where that argument was coming from. But everything other than that, I could say she was valid. Like, she was dead on, and she was fucking hilarious, and she kind of killed son. In terms of catching a YouTube body. See, I mean, her it's Tasha K. She got like 200,000 subs. I don't know what the fuck, like, if that, I don't know what that equates to. I don't know if like, if shits is real. I don't know how that shit work. I know Star got like close to 70K. And this is a nigga who, you know what I mean, been on the radio and all that shit. People know him. He got 70K. I don't know how the viewers go as far as... Yeah, I don't know how it happens these days. Because I see motherfuckers that, you know what I mean? Like these channels that be popular, I see other motherfuckers with like 300,000 subs and shit. And I be thinking to myself like, yo, is it accurate? Are they... Can you buy subs? You could buy subs. You could, you know what I mean? You could buy views. Because these niggas got views. Like, you know, people will pull up in a live. I think she had like 6,000 in her live. And, that shit was lit. One thing I can say is, Traffic. But yeah, one thing I can say is, man, she had some good points, and she was digging in. Nigga need to get a job at Walmart greeter. And sometimes you gotta. I'm not saying I don't think it starts time to retire from this shit, but this whole Charlamagne shit. It not only exposed the side of Charlamagne, and it didn't really expose the side of Star. We know Star is a whole ass nigga. They think the order because we watching this shit, or because we in the audience, we don't understand that we don't know. You know what I mean? We agree with everything he's saying. We fucking followers of Ayn Rand. Like, what the fuck Ayn Rand fucking crazy ass. Like, this nigga Star crazy. Like, he a whole fucking nut out here. Sending cease and desist to females for talking about a topic that you brought up. You brought into the stratosphere. The fuck are you sending her a cease and desist for? I guess because her channel, and I would assume it is for the viewership, because her channel, she does have a pretty big following. And nigga ain't sent me a cease and desist. I put the paperwork up. Like a while ago. Like, you know what I mean? When this shit happened, when he, you know what I mean, exposed Charlamagne, I only put the paperwork up in hopes of it getting a couple, you know what I mean, couple racks, because, you know, I don't aspire to much on this shit. I'm not there, you know. I know I got a channel. I know it say TV at the end. I know I've actually edited some of my videos in the past. Or, you know, currently too. I think I got a few that I've edited. But, nah. I just like, you know, I like to upload. I like to give my perspective, my take on things. And I see, you know, it gets grabbed sometimes. But if the right person come through and view it, the right person come through and see it, it gets grabbed. Somebody will take that fucking, somebody will take your perspective and run with it. Or they just are like mine. And the shit that got to me was the nigga posting a 12-minute interview with Jessica Reed, tearing everything down. First your man's like, yo, grab it. Everybody grab it. Everybody needs to grab this shit, reshare it, post it. That's what he was saying at first. And then gradually I'm hearing, oh, I was about to hit this such and such person with a cease and desist, or I was about to, yo, email me. This nigga said email me. I was about to hit you with a cease and desist, but if you're a supporter, I'm not gonna. What the fuck are you talking about? You already swear. We know Star to be a fucking flip-flopper. 1 minute he going here, next minute he going there. 1 minute he in syndication, next minute 1 minute Complex ain't paying him, next minute they paying him very well. Next 1 minute he's losing money fucking with them, next minute he's not. Like, come on, we know this nigga the flip-flop. We know him, you know what I'm saying? We know that shit. But posting that 12-minute interview of her and now acting like, I don't know, like you not gonna touch on this shit no more? Choke, it seemed like Choke no joke. Is now filming a fucking documentary where that shit gonna be crazy. But I seen her little excerpt and shit when she was talking about it. That shit was crazy. This nigga Star be acting like he don't leave shit alone. Like he ain't leave bamming them alone. Yeah, you talk your shit. You see what I mean? They start this shit and then they don't want to finish it. That nigga went hard on them though. Pause. He went hard on the Zulu Nation and shit, but then, you know what I mean, pulled back. I know it was more. Just like this interview, come on. She brought something to light, like was saying, how it is only 12 minutes. Her next thing when she was talking about it, that shit kind of, I don't know how long it is, or if Choke is filming it as part of the documentary, whatever. Shit, when she was shaking her, that shit, that nigga Charlamagne, if he did what she alleged he did, that nigga is the fucking... That motherfucker not only deserves to be fired, this shit deserves to be opened back up, and he deserves to be tossed in a fucking jail. Now, everybody talk about this Me Too shit. Some of they shits is valid, because I know a lot of y'all nasty motherfuckers as on my come up. You know what I mean? I got cousins, I got family members, I got friends and shit that you come across, people that, acquaintances, you know them to be fucking creeps. You know a nigga to do creep shit. This shit, don't worry, I'ma take care. The shit she was saying, y'all better more focus on Jessica Reed. Hit her with a cease and desist. Talk, you know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers are sitting here talking about everything and everybody else, or sending, you know what I mean? Like, worrying about platforms covering this shit. That shit shouldn't be a worry. This nigga, the story she's telling, horrible, bro. These dumbass niggas got into an accident. Look at them. Stupid motherfuckers. They can't drive right, yo. It's like they be driving to get into an accident. But yes, Tasha K was right on point, and this is like, I just want a little correction. Just when we watching him, we know who he is. Like you act like people act like they don't watch something where they know what it is. We know he missed his shot. We know he's a radio legend. He's not supposed to be on YouTube doing fucking this with us. Nigga's a radio legend. Look at where his constituents are. Look at where, like, during that time, it was only a few shock jocks. It was, Howard Stern, Star. You had them niggas from Z100, some Opie and Anthony, whatever the fuck they did. It was a long story short. This nigga, look where he at. He's doing a fucking YouTube podcast, cracking 1,000+ views a live stream, while fucking Wendy Williams is on TV. Charlamagne just inked a fucking HBO deal. This nigga talks about owning supermarkets. Yeah. He's doing this for fun. He owns supermarkets. Get the fuck out of here, man. And this is not. See, and this is another thing where the little fags who really looking for a fucking daddy on this shit, somebody that's just gonna get them to that place where they getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas, none of this shit. You know what I mean? I'm literally in the audience. I'm not trying to be a platform for none of you niggas. Fuck y'all, cause it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it, man. You start realizing everybody on this shit is fucking, you know what I mean? They after something. But what the fuck is Star after? What the fuck are you send? You send her a cease and desist. The most ultimate whole shit. But the reason makes it the ultimate whole shit. The reason you send her a cease and desist is because she's talking about some shit you brought up. Maybe the shit with Envy's daughter. Maybe you didn't bring that up. I know I re-brought it back up. I know I ain't see nobody else upload about that shit during the shit. I know I ain't see none of that shit. I didn't see it. I ain't see it. I ain't see nobody upload that paperwork or that transcript. And this is a little correction. He not only said he wanted the R. Kelly and see. That's not the shit that got me. I always said the shit that got me is the way he closed out what the fuck he was saying. That he wanted to eat mayonnaise out her ass, bro. Like, who the fuck says that about a little kid? All fucking jokes aside, man. Who the fuck says that? You could talk. I don't give a fuck. I do give a fuck you talk about my moms, but you talk about my moms, I'm not gonna talk about eating mayonnaise out your fucking child's ass. You are the fucking scum. That nigga is the scum of the earth. And that's when I listen to the radio, and I grew up listening, not grew up, but in the era that Star was on New York radio, I was, you know what I mean? My route was in the morning. I always been up early. This ain't that early right now, but I always got up early, got on my route, and Star was my route music. You know, I put on fucking Hot 97 and listen to Star and Buck. Them niggas was on from like 6 to fucking 9 or some shit. I remember all the hosts, all the crossover fucking Negroes, the fucking Chris's, the Quiz, Killer Kaheem, Buck, of course, Wano, Will, DX, all them niggas, man. Crazy Al Kane, I was there for that, you know what I mean? The Bum Bitch song, you know what I'm saying? Miss Jones. Miss Jones got the job in Philly off a Star. They kicked all they had. Nah, she when they got kicked off the radio, I think she stayed for a minute, but that nigga a sucker. You can't do shit like that, then do shit like that, then, I mean, that nigga's a sucker. A full-fledged sucker to me. That don't take away from me liking, you know what I mean? The nigga, I don't really even like the nigga show. I like the chat room better. You know what I mean? The chat be lit. Honestly, that's what I'll go there for, y'all. If you ever see me and Star shit, I ain't sitting there sucking a nigga off like these dudes, like, you know what I mean? Just wanting a fucking shout. Nigga going, man, whatever. We gonna close this shit out. So I'm done talking about it. Tasha K got off on Star. She better at gossiping than him. This nigga, you know what I mean? It's like he be perpetrating a fraud. I don't know, you know what I mean? You don't know a nigga in his personal life or whatever, but I don't fuck with niggas like that. Like, I couldn't fuck with a nigga like that in real time. Unless it was just that character was different. But the type nigga that'll say some of that type shit and then come with the whole Charlemagne shit, release a little excerpt of an interview, take it down, then hit somebody else with the cease and desist for talking about it. I mean, that's ultimate hoe shit, man. That shows that you didn't give a fuck about her, the situation, none of that shit. All you cared about was exposing some shit to bring viewers, to bring clout, to go viral at 50. You a whole bitch out here, bro. And I'll be in, you know what I'm saying? I'll pull up for the episodes and all that shit. If a nigga go live and Shammy ain't live, cause you know what I mean? And Flip ain't live, then I'll fuck with Star. Star shit is Star. That nigga's not. It's not 98. It's not 2002. That nigga's not in these YouTube streets. These new bloggers, these motherfuckers like Tasha K's and them. This nigga's nobody. Man, the Vlad, to Gully and them, Doggy. This nigga's a shell of his former self. Salute to the hater though. Salute to the hater. Fucking bitch ass nigga. Karma. It don't matter. You can't be talking about no little fucking kids and then come up with the excuse cause a nigga talked about your moms, you hoe ass nigga. We out of here though. Salute. Tasha got you though. I like to see y'all go back and forth. You know what I mean? Sit on somebody's platform, go back and forth. Like, you know, if she wants to. I don't even think. Matter of fact, she don't need to fuck with you, my nigga. You got 70K, she got like 200. Even real or fake, the perception of this YouTube shit is she's winning and you are a former radio legend.